going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Happy Sunday, everyone, and we're going to be diving into some more Spirit Halloween leaks. So before this video begins, I just want to give you guys another disclaimer. If you guys saw the first video, there were some leaks in that one, and you guys can check that out. I'll be sure to link it in the description. But please note that there are leaks and spoilers in this video of the themes for this year. So if you do not want to see the themes for this year just yet, then I advise you to click away. But for those that would like to see more photos of the themes for this year, then continue to watch. So right off the bat, stores will begin opening very soon. In fact, I believe we're going to start seeing some pop up probably within the next 2 weeks. I remember last year in about late July, I want to say the last about 4 or 5 days, a store in, I want to say Flint, Michigan, opened. It was definitely a Michigan store. Can't tell you the exact city, but it definitely opened over there in the area of the Motor City, and we saw a fully decked out store opened before the flagship. I'm not even sure if stores are allowed to do that, but I'm sure the flagship didn't set that rule because they assumed no store would be opening in July, but they did. I never personally got to go to that one, but typically after the first store opens, we see them all start to sprout up from the ground within those next few weeks. My store that I applied to is still not even beginning to set up yet, which is fine because the store usually opens late, I would say first week of September, which is totally cool. It's sort of it depends on what the store exactly their marketing strategy is. If they believe the earlier they open, the more those sales there'll be, or they believe, hey, if we open later, we can capitalize on more sales that way. And each store is different, and I almost feel like they also do that just so in the beginning, if there are actually people that want costumes and animatronics in August, that they can go to a store a little further away. But then once it gets closer to Halloween, they need to have more stores so that people have a local Spirit to go to pick up a costume or an animatronic or anything they would need from the Spirit Halloween Superstore. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the photos from a California location taken by a Spirit Halloween employee. Again, I'll give the same disclaimer I gave in the last video. If any Spirit Halloween or Spencer's upper level corporate official would like this video removed, please email me at skullkrane@gmail.com. Just send me an email and I will happily take down this video at no questions asked. It'll come down. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and take a look at these new theme pictures. So there's about 5 of the first theme and then about, I think, 1 of the back theme. I did not incorporate the pictures from the last video, and the ones from the last video are from the ISE instruction booklets, but these are pictures from an employee who is actually setting up the themes. This is not from the flagship store because the flagship store is actually done and has been done for a while. And I actually didn't even know that the flagship store sets up that early. I actually thought that that the ISE manuals were like illustrations, but they're not. They're actually fully fledged setup store at the flagship. And the flagship is ready to go and could be opening August 3rd. That's when this says right here. But as in years past, we've noticed that the store locator kind of opens early. Even though it says August 3rd, I've seen it sometimes open in late July. So we'll see how that works for this year. As of now, it's still closed, but it will eventually open to the public to see what locations will be opening when and where. Okay, so we're going to dive right into the themes. So here is a look at the first photo we have of the front theme. Not much to see here, although the store is getting together and is looking very, very cool. It looks like they have the banner on the Reaper's Island, which we've learned the real name is the Village of Reaper's Island, not just the Reaper's Island, the Village of Reaper's Island. So it is a whole fully fledged village. It looks like they have their banner on backwards here because I'm quite certain it's supposed to say Reaper's Island there, so they might just have that backwards and we'll have to re-put that together. Again, this is a California location. I did not work at this location. These were uploaded publicly to the Spirit Halloween Wiki. All of the photos and videos I post on my channel are public release. I would not be posting anything that was not publicly released, but these are publicly released images that were released by the Spirit Halloween Wiki. So we could see the butcher here is undergoing setup as this photo was taken. Very cool. He doesn't have his apron on yet, though. And honestly, he doesn't look too bad without the apron, but the apron, I'm sure, will make him look much better. Crouchy would go on the left side, although Crouchy does not appear to be set up yet. We see those two skulls that look like they're lighting up, but I'm pretty sure that's just an effect and that they actually will light up as the theme begins setup. It looks like this is a very messy theme because if you look at the ground there's a ton of hay. So it looks like this is going to be one of those themes where you're going to have the vacuum cleaner out and actually clean up because it got so much hay, and it's actually real hay, which is really cool because it adds to the effect very much so. We can see the jumping spiders in the background there. I'm not sure if there's just a black one on there or if there's actually the red and the brown. And I wonder if the red one will be in the themes or if it will be in its own little thing, or if the red one will be displayed in that little area with the black one, or if the red is like a limited time one. We'll have to see how that goes, but I'm sure they'll probably incorporate it with the themes together. We'll go ahead and take a look at the next picture now. So this is not much to see here, although we can see how long the structure is. And this is like really long. It's about, I would say, double the size of the 2017 Forest and 2016 Clock Tower in terms of width. I mean, you could see that must be at least about 30, 40 feet deep. And that's really cool. And you could see there's a fully fledged archway. We can also see a glimpse of Sam in this photo here, although we can't really see much more, but we can see his orange outfit. So Sam will be in the front theme. I think he fits the theme well. For the most part, the colors and shadings of Sam, the character, fit in well, and I'm curious to see if he's displayed with Krampus, although I have heard that Krampus has his own mini theme similar to that of. Furthermore, we can see the theme is coming together with the rock structure, and the detail is amazing. This might be one of the best themes that we've seen in a long time here. I'm not sure what this thumbnail is. I'm assuming that's from another YouTuber who probably uploaded it to their channel. And we could see here the theme is really coming along, though, and it has the structure. And again, we'll see a Krampus mini theme. Based on what some employees have been saying, I'm not sure if they will put Krampus in this theme, but I do really like what's going on here. And I have heard animatronics like Demonic Dahlia, Jack Straw will be in this theme, and some of the other newer animatronics, which you can learn more about on the Spirit Halloween wiki page, which I will link in the description down below. We'll take a look at the next picture now. Go right into it, and these are very exciting images. So we could see Sam a little better here. That's about all we can see here. Just see how long the structure is. We could see all that hay going on, and it's funny because I own the harvester that was sold at the Home Depot in 2000 and I want to say 16. Could be wrong on that though. And the harvester is an awesome animatronic, but he has so much hay that it gets all over the floor. And every year when I set up the theme, or my display rather, it always sheds hay, and at this point it's probably got only about 50% of the hay it originally had. Not that they're poor quality, but over time when the glue dries or when it gets tugged on a little bit, it falls out and then you have a little mess there. So I'm sure once that everything is set up, the hay won't fall anymore, but when everything's being shaken around, I'm sure some of it falls. But hopefully it's not too messy, and hopefully the themes can get underway without any problems persisting as we move forward. So we'll keep going on here. So this is a big picture right here. This is a really good one. We can see Sam's box is the same as last year's. We can see some more animatronic prop boxes. We can see Jack Straw is on the left side. You can see that he's set up there. We can see those rope structures. We can see on the top there, it looks to be similar to that of the clock tower. I'm not sure what will be up there, if anything, or if it'll just be Atmos effects or just some prop up there. But we're mainly looking at here, besides that really cool walkway with all of the step pads in there. Again, they could be step pads. They also could be like stepping mats, but I'm pretty sure those are step pads to activate some of the animatronics that will be facing inward, which I'm happy about because it creates more of an immersive experience within the Spirit Halloween Superstore, which will be translated to very good customer experience, thus prompting more animatronic sales because they will be really spooked out by the detail and quality that it looks like some of these animatronics will have this year. And we have this guy on the right. First we'll look at that jumping spider. That could be the red one. It looks to me like it is the red one, but I can't confirm that. But what we do see here is the swinging Clown Boy. We don't know if that's his name. We thought he was originally, I guess some people thought he was a remake of the limb-eating zombie boy. Don't know how you can assume that. I didn't really see it at all. But again, it's okay because it's not. It's a swinging prop. And although we haven't had a swinging prop in a couple of years now in stores, I'm happy that there's another one. I'm sure his head will probably turn, even though he's got a hood. So I'm not sure how they're going to animate that. But he's okay. I don't think that he's my favorite swinging prop. I think probably one of the lesser spirit swinging props. Although we haven't seen his animation, he could be a bigger guy. He could lunge. He could do different things to make him more creative. But as for now, he looks just to be a regular swinging prop like the little Skelly Boy or the Pumpkin Little Nester rather from 2014 and 2015. In the background, we also see that they have their counter set up. I'm not sure if that red banner in the background is Spirits or if that was just their original store that was here and they left their paint job up. But it looks like they have a ton of spider web in the front. Nothing really else we can see. It looks to be a normal cash register display. It doesn't look like they did anything there for this season. We'll keep the images rolling here. We're going to look at this one. This one doesn't show much more, although it does show that there are step pad mats, and they look different on the outside than they do on the inside, so perhaps the ones on the inside are just stepping mats or aren't even supposed to be there, because those do look like the ones in the back theme, so I'm not sure if they just laid those out there before they actually got started with the back display. But we do see that they have the step pads in the front. We see Sam again. We see that swinging boy again. We see Jack Straw. Not sure if the year will start with all the animatronics in stock, because we've seen pretty much every single year now that Spirit Halloween has not had their full stock in, which is okay, because it's better for them to open early and have only so much of everything than open up really late just to have everything and delay this season further. But I am happy to see that they are getting started with some of the animatronics, especially the new ones, because in some years we've actually seen where they've only had the returning props, and some stores have underwent those times, which is fine, but I definitely would like to see as many new props as possible on opening day. This is just again, corner image, nothing more to see there. And this is going to be the last image of the video, and this is of the empty back theme. So this is interesting because as it looks like, they made the front theme huge and the back theme very small. Up in the top right, we see this very interesting red circle, which again leads me to believe this is a volcano theme. It could also be a tavern, cave theme type sort. But I do really like it. I like the little tiki skulls. I like all the skulls going on there. I mean, there must be at least a couple dozen skulls here. No animatronics yet. We have that crate for that crazy looking two-headed rat, which we'll probably see in the sneak peeks in the coming days. But I do really like what's going on here. Again, it doesn't look like there are platforms, because we have not seen any theme or any picture of there being supposed platforms on the side. So it could just be a really small back theme, although it is very tall, one of the tallest back themes we've seen in a while, for the exception of 2018. But we're seeing this really cool looking structure with rocks and lava, and it looks amazing. I think I like this theme. I think it's just the detail. I think this makes it one of the most detailed themes. Although if it's just this, then it just might be one of those themes cast in the shadows. But it does remind me of the older Spirit Halloween days when they just had strips and we just put animatronics within the strips. For example, like Gemmy animatronics in, I want to say, the 2008, 9, 10, 11 era, which were very cool animatronics, and it was a very cool theme. But I am excited for this year. I'm excited for the themes. Again, a big theme in the front and a smaller theme in the back. I would be fine with that structure, because having a big grand theme is really what's going to intrigue customers to come back and back again, give them that haunted house feel, while at the same time shopping at Spirit Halloween. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about the themes, if you like them, if you don't like them, what you would change, what you would add, which animatronic are you most excited about, which animatronics are you excited they're returning. All those you can answer in the comments down below. I thank you guys so much for watching and making us one of the fastest growing Halloween channels on YouTube. With that being said, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, happy haunting!